Hello, Rachel here again on the Kitaholic Kits YouTube channel using the awesome June kits. We all know by now that these kits are full of the gorgeous U-Rock collection by Coco Vanilla, and that collection is most definitely aimed towards the young men in our lives. So what I am doing as a request, I have tried to do a lot more of my layouts just using plain white cardstock. But for me, when I use plain white cardstock as my background, I always like to matte it. And I am using this, it's not quite navy, but it's not quite blue. I can't remember the name of it, but it is a Kaiser Craft cardstock. And I have just cut out the middle of that, and I am going to use the outside to matte my white cardstock. And that, because it is quite a dark blue and the white is quite crisp, it's a very striking combination. And I just basically use my ATG gun to adhere that down, and I did stand up to do it. I find if I stand up to do it, I can get it a lot straighter on in the center of it. And basically I've just used then a piece of the middle that I cut out, and I used my die cutting machine, which is a Big Shot, and some circle dies, and I cut a circle of the cardstock, and I cut my photo into a circle, and then I matted my photo with that circle. And the reason that I did that is because I was very inspired by this big round ephemera piece which says "You Are My World." And I knew that I wanted to do that, use that, and I wanted to do sort of a circle themed layout. A lot of my layouts this month have been very themed, whether it's color themed or shape themed or grungy themed or really neat themed, all themed, lots of themes. Theme. I said that a lot, didn't I? Okay, so basically I have done a lot of my die cutting off screen. Most of the pieces were from the ephemera pack or from the exclusive cut aparts, the stickers, and some die cut pieces. So the medium shaped circle you can see there with all the numbers, that was from the cut apart sheet, and then I used my circle die to cut that out. And then I pulled in that circle wood veneer, which has got the cross in the middle. And I've backed the hole of the cross. I've backed that with a scrap of paper from the collection. And I'm going to sort of nestle those big three circles on top of each other. And then bringing in here, so that Boy Oh Boy piece, it is in a circle shape, but it had the little zigzag edge. So then what I did again is I I die cut another circle, and I backed it on that to make it sort of a smooth edge. Bringing in these two now that I'm working on, they are from the exclusive cut apart sheet from Deb, and I just used my punch to punch them out of that. And one is a blue and orange star, and one is an orange yes. And I'm just going to place them up the top there. And then while I had my punch out, I punched out this little white circle with the stars. Now I think that was on the back of my Project Life card, which was cut from another cut apart in the collection. So I've punched out two of those, and then I'm bringing in the last of my little crosses, my circles with the Swiss cross in them. They were in the ephemera pack, and they're the last ones. I've used the rest. Oh, actually, I've just found one. I've got a black and white one left. Okay, so I struggled with them because they are so small. I struggled to get my ATG on the back of them. I probably should have used my glue, but I didn't. So, and then I really tried to be quite random and quite sporadic in the way that I placed those. I didn't want them to match, but I did want them to still look good. I do fiddle with them a bit, but I think all in all, I'm quite happy with the placement of them. Now that I've got those all positioned and stuck down, I'm happy with those. I'm coming in with some enamel shapes, and these are from a previous Kitaholic kit that we received, and I think they are from We Are Memory Keepers. And I still had some of the light blue and the dark blue left, so I'm just going to again plop them on the page. No real particular order. I think I do move them a little bit. I was toying with the idea of putting the white ones on there as well, but I just felt like they would be lost, and I really didn't want them to be lost. And I'm not sure where I've gone now, but I'm somewhere. Come back, we need you to do something. Oh yes, I'm just looking. I thought I might add in some of the rhinestones, but I really wanted to keep this one simple. Sometimes I can go over the top, which I do like. I like going over the top, but this one I really wanted a nice crisp background and really simplistic embellishing. I brought in that U rock, and I thought it might work for a second cluster because the letters are in circles and it is still a round shape, but in the end I don't end up going with that. I had another circle there which I had cut out of another project life card from the Cut Aparts, but in the end I just get out my punch and I punch another of the orange because I wanted to bring a bit more orange into the page. Cut another of the orange, and then I'm going to layer that up with another one of these wood veneers with the cross cut out of the middle. I'm just going to back that with a scrap that I had on my desk. It is a scrap from this collection. It's like a painty sort of scrap. Just using my glue to stick that down. Just making sure that all that hole is covered. And I was really happy with that because that scrap really was too small to do anything else with. I don't have any teeny tiny punches, so it would have just probably gone in the bin. So I'm really happy that I used that. And that's also going to bring in another wood veneer piece. I wasn't sure if I was going to do this second cluster, and I actually had packed up when I thought, no, it needs something more. So I pull in that punched circle, the wood veneer circle, and then this sticker from the sticker sheet, and it says 100% awesome. And I'm just going to layer those up in the top corner there, and that's the layout done. Looking at it now, oh no, sorry, I've already done it. I forgot to say I can't remember when I did that, but down in the major area, the main area, I have brought in one of the Chamel wood buttons, and it's just nestled in next to that yes. I'm not sure if I just missed that or if I actually accidentally edited it out. But anyway, that's the layout done. As I was saying, I toyed with some ink splatters, but again, wanting to keep it clean and keep it simple, I went against that idea. So thanks for watching. That's the end, and I'll see you next time. Bye.